Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here, returning to you this afternoon for a movie review, finally, for the Beekeeper movie review you've been waiting for. So, I'm going to discuss what I watched for this hour and 45-minute movie with Jason Statham in it, the Beekeeper, and let you know my thoughts on this movie overall. So let's dive into this movie review. Now, basically, with what I watched with this movie, sorry about the background noise, my Facebook's going off, and also my nephew's throwing a fit. So pretty much, I think Jason Statham's performance was quite outstanding in this film. I was really impressed with this film. I think it's a good movie. I think some of the story can be a little hit or miss in a way. I wouldn't say this was one of his worst films, but it's a good movie. It's a good watch for sure. The action scenes are quite impressive. The storyline with what it's talking about, it's fine, I guess. It's about average of a storyline. Basically, Josh Hutcherson's performance was interesting, but I wouldn't say I was really fond of his character too much. And Eloise, her daughter or whatever, is an FBI agent chasing after Adam Clay, who is working his way up the food chain to the big honchos that are basically trying to scam people out of money. So basically, the whole premise of the story is Eloise has a retirement fund and she's living peacefully, and then she gets a call from these tech guys that say they can fix her computer, when in fact they're stealing fucking her retirement fund and every asset she has of money and keeping it as their own and basically fucking her over. And when she lost the money, she unfortunately killed herself because of that reason. And he's been working his way to taking these people down and killing them, basically. So he's a beekeeper. So basically, it's like a code name for a special forces kind of military thing or whatever. But honestly, a military group or codename Beekeeper kind of thing. But with what I watched with this film, I was very entertained with this film. It's a good movie, pretty good movie, I should say. Not one of my favorites this year, but it is a favorite in a way. Um, so with what I've seen, if I were to give this movie an overall score, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. It's a good film. I just found some of the story to have its hiccups from time to time, and it did feel a little rushed in some ways, but it's still probably Jason Statham's best movie in a while. Some of his other movies have been good and not so good, but it just depends on the script and the movie and how it's written and how the story unfolds in a way. Jeremy Irons is in this movie. He doesn't play a good guy in a way, but he kind of plays the guy that's saying, you better stay out of this beekeeper's way kind of shit. And he's like, well, I can't fucking help you if you have a beekeeper on your ass. So Josh Hutcherson apparently met his demise at the end of the movie. It's already out on DVD already. Been out for over a month or two. So basically, it's worth owning, but I wouldn't say this was one of my favorite films of the year, but it is a good film. So it will be on the decent to good films of 2024, I should say. 2024 list by the end of the year. So pretty much 8 out of 10 for The Beekeeper. I was entertained with the action scenes. I was entertained with certain sequences in the movie, but the storyline had its hits and misses from time to time. There were some good points in the movie where, with what Jason Statham was saying about, well, you know, the right thing to do is take these assholes down, basically, and try to arrest them because they're stealing from the rich and becoming richer, and they're a bunch of tech-savvy scam artists. So they're not good people, but they just steal from older people's retirement fund, and it's fucked up when people do that shit. This shit does happen in real life. Keep in mind. And sorry about the background noise. My nephew is throwing a fit again. So, with that being said, I'm going to end this video here by saying thank you so much for watching the Beekeeper 2024 movie review, and I'll see you in my next review. 8 out of 10 for this movie. Thanks for watching.